One of the most important decisions a gym owner needs to make is exactly what core offers we're going to offer our clients to stick around and be members. If we pick the right set of options, we will have the maximum number of clients that will stay longer, pay more, and be around long enough that we can have a substantive relationship and help them change their life through fitness. But if we pick the wrong set of options, then we will have a lower total amount of sales and a lower retention because people will be churning through faster. Now, in my time in the industry, we've seen some real shifts in trends as far as what kind of membership offers people are making. And while it's all well and good to talk about low barrier offers and getting people in the door, where the rubber meets the road is when we make the offer for the thing that we want them to do indefinitely, or in most cases, at least 2 to 3 years. Lucky for you, today I'm going to share my most favoritist membership offer strategies going into 2024. My name is Mark Fisher from Business for Unicorns, and I'll tell you what, another way to improve the average revenue per month per member is to raise your membership rates. Now, a lot of people get very, very nervous when they think about raising their rates. They're afraid their members are going to get mad at them, and it's true. If you do it inelegantly, there's going to be a cost. But lucky for you, viewer, I have created the Raise Your Rates Playbook. We've done this so many times at the Unicorn Society that we have a complete done-for-you system that includes copy-pastable templates. It even includes a bunch of special considerations for if you're having to do a price correction, do a big old price raise because you were underpriced when you opened up your gym, which a lot of people do. Don't feel bad about. To claim your copy, go ahead, click the link in the description box below. Now, my favorite set of memberships in today's day and age are pairing a cancel at any time option, maybe 1 or 2, with maybe 1 or 2 12-month memberships. So let's unpack this a little bit because the cancel anytime membership still feels relatively new for training gyms. But before that, people for the most part had 12-month memberships. That was kind of the thing, which if you sign up for a regular big box gym, more often than not, that's gonna be the offer that people have. And the reality is, yeah, 12-month membership is really great because people are sticking around for a while, but consumers have changed with the advent of services like Netflix and Amazon, all sorts of online platforms. You just go clicky, 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 unsubscribe, terminate, cancel. People really value their flexibility. Furthermore, for obvious reasons, none of us like feeling like we're getting locked into something and making a bigger commitment we want if we have an option to avoid it. And to be clear, let me pro tip out this for you already. 2 things I think are worth considering here. When I say cancel at any time, usually there's still an asterisk because the stipulation is you want to give however long, let's say like a 30-day notice so that someone can't terminate maybe the day before their membership is going to run, meaning you don't really have any time to replace that member that you're losing. Another suggestion I have for cancel at any time to prevent somebody from signing up for a month and then quitting is requiring, let's say, a 2-month or perhaps an 8-week, if like me, you prefer to do weekly billing, minimum before they're able to terminate. Most people don't find this overly onerous because they're still not really making that big of a commitment. And for the most part, they can still cancel at any time so long as they give you 30 days notice. However, I do not believe we should throw out the 12-month baby with a cancel at any time bathwater.
That metaphor doesn't make sense.
I think there is still a place for a 12-month membership because some percentage of your membership base are gonna realize they really like what's going on, and in exchange for the opportunity to save a little bit of money on the monthly rate, they're happy to make a commitment and say, look, I'm gonna be sticking around for a full year. Let me save a little bit of money, and this way you can count on me. You have that money coming in. You don't have to worry about me bouncing in 2 or 3 months. Now, to be clear, when you are figuring out your model, what I would encourage you is build your business around the margins required to run the 12-month membership. So internally, you're basing your 12-month rate as the average revenue per member, knowing it's gonna be a little bit higher because of course some people are gonna do cancel at any time. However, externally, when you're positioning this to prospects and your members, you wanna position the cancel at any time rate as the anchor. That's the price that it costs to train your facility. And then if you want to commit for a year, then it's actually a lower rate. Then we give you a discount. So it's important to understand that on your back end, operationally, financially, you anchor to the 12-month. From a marketing and sales perspective, you're gonna anchor to the cancel at any time. What we don't want is people anchoring to the 12-month rate and then thinking that they're being punished by doing cancel at any time. That doesn't feel good. There's gonna be a certain percentage of your gym population that doesn't care. They don't care about the commitment they made. And that's kind of shady. And if you're interested in finding out more about that, I would encourage you check out my video, Should I let members out of a 1-year agreement? You can find it in the description box below because I have a whole set of frameworks for how we think about if and when to let people out. Should there be a termination fee? Probably. That's not today's topic. I just want to make the point that Even though not everyone's gonna finish the 12-month, this is very powerful pairing with the cancel at any time, because essentially you're letting them have autonomy and make the decision, do I value maximum flexibility, what is hopefully already feels like very good value for the pricing, or would I like to make a commitment because I'm really enjoying it so much and then save a little cash? Because for you as the business owner, you built the business around the 12-month rate. Either is good for you. You're happy with either way. Because even if someone's canceling at any time, you're gonna do everything you can to inspire them to stick around and provide such great service that you've got good retention. My final pro tip for you is this: when you are making your offer, you only ever wanna present 2 to maybe 3 membership options. I could see a case for either going with what's called an A/B close. Would you like to do, I think the best option is this, or based on your other consideration, this is the one I could see you going with. Which would you like to get started with today? Alternatively, if you want to offer 3, I think that can also work well. You can offer them a good, better, and best option. You do not want to offer any more than that, because at a certain point, it's going to start to get confusing. And if you confuse, you lose. They're going to be looking at the membership sheet. They're going to be doing the math. It's confusing. So I like no more than 2 or 3. And here's how you have your cake and eat it too. I think you can have a select number of additional memberships that you do not offer on your pricing sheet, at least on the first version you show them, that you can have in your back pocket as a downsell offer. So let's say you have an A/B offer and you come to understand that they want perhaps a cancel at any time option. They would like something with a lower frequency of visitation. Now, that's not your preferred thing for most people most of the time, so it's maybe not on the core pricing sheet, but ultimately once they express that these aren't the right fits because they want a lower frequency cancel at any time, perhaps you have another membership offer that functions as a downsell that you can offer to accommodate this individual. So to be clear, I'm not suggesting Ali Oxenfree offer 2 or 3 and then have 15 on the back end. I am suggesting it would serve you to only ever offer 2 to 3 memberships that you really want them to do, and then have a small handful of additional ones as downsells for if and when those options are not the correct fit for that person and you still want to accommodate them and get them in your loving fitness business arms. All right, friends, I hope you found today's video useful. And if you want to make sure you never miss a video, it would mean so much to me if you consider hitting that subscribe button. And that way you won't miss upcoming videos where I will share with you more psychological tips, actual frameworks, and yes, of course, philosophy.